Dude? Hello? Gang? Can you hear me? If this doesn't work, and if you tell me I'm muted, we're gonna have a fight, but can you hear me? I know that I can't. I should see you're trying to tell me I'm muted. Listen to me. Listen, okay? Right now, listen to me. You sitting there in your whitey tighties, giggling to yourself, saying I'm muted. I need you to be honest with me today. Because today, I am streaming to you from a brand new place. From somewhere very unique, very special, something of an upgrade, you might say. And I am a little fearful, okay? Tiny bit fearful, because I don't know how it's gonna go. Oh my God, but I'm so happy about it. You have no idea. You have no idea what I'm about to show you today. You have no idea. Before I show you, before television time begins, let me ask a very, very important question. How are you? How you doing today? Doing okay? You feeling all right? Everything going well? Dude, oh my God, look at you guys. Sorry, I had a banana. Hey! 6 out of 10. I hope you were talking about you and not my burp, because that burp was pretty fucking good, dude. That was like a 7. That was definitely a 7. Hang on. There's a bunch of you guys that are resubbing. Oh my God, Jakob just hit 2 years, and Spartan just hit a whole year. I will read your messages, but I will not read them yet. If that's okay with you, I think it's okay with me. Listen. Guys, I think this is gonna be it. All right? This is gonna be something special. What if I just turned on the camera and it was just the same room? What if I was just like slightly to the left? It's like, hey guys, it's me, but I painted this cabinet red. I could totally have done that. Damn it! Oh, that would have been really funny. I think you can tell I'm stalling. I'm actually pacing because I'm really nervous. Because I haven't done a show here before. And I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up. That's the truth, okay? And there's only one way. There's one way that I know of to break the spell of uncertainty. One incantation of yours that could potentially break this spell of uncertainty. There's a little phrase that we like to do here. I think some of you might know it. You might be familiar with this little phrase. And if you're ready to bring on the new gourmet studio kitchen and the man within it, let me hear you say it. Show me the meat! Oh, yeah! Hey! Welcome to the new and improved gourmet studio kitchen. That's right. This is it. You're in it. I'm in it. You're looking at it. And with it, we will go on an adventure. An adventure of beauty, of cooking and joy. And it'll be fun. And I want to show you a little bit of what I've got in here. Not too much, though. I think it's more fun that you don't know everything. But what do you think? Sorry, it's a little dirty. I got some stuff out for stream today. I'm sure you can figure out what that might be used for. But as you can see, I've got a lot going on here. I've also got a lot going on here because now you can see me a little bit better. You know what I mean? Did he poop his pants? What? Okay. That's cool. That's all right. It's good. Good way to start the day. That's cool. What do you guys think? You like it? Do you like it? It's going to take me a little bit to get used to it because you guys are way over there now. There's actually a lot more of room to see. I made sure to wear 2 layers of socks today so that you guys wouldn't see my feet. I've gotten a lot of emails about that. But this is it. This is my new space. And this is the place that a lot of great things will take place. And I don't even know what to say. I'm so happy about it. It's really incredible. I called my dad the other day to, I video called my dad to show him the kitchen. And it's funny to watch somebody that like knows what you do that's also like kind of excited to see it happen. So he was as giddy as I was. I think he was like, oh, dude, that's gonna be awesome. Maybe not as giddy as I was. I was literally jumping up and down and doing this. I'm probably like the happiest I've ever been. It's like a dream come true. You know what I mean? I'm hopeful. I'm thinking that with this space, with this upgrade to what you guys have seen so far, I'm hoping that what we have done so far can only be stronger, better, improved. You know what I mean? It actually paves the way for something very special. But I don't know if I want to tell you about that special thing. I could. I want to talk to you guys about something that's coming up. Before I begin the show today, I want to talk about just like a little bit of something, okay? A little bit of something, okay? Is that fine? Do you mind if I ramble for a little bit before the show starts? I won't keep you long. Listen, I know you guys are probably like, this guy, why is it always this dude? He always just comes back and then he just like stands on the screen and then he just talks about nothing for 2 hours while ruining food and crying, right? You're probably a little bit tired of that. So I won't do any of that. I will totally change everything. And I'll probably just do my taxes or something on TV. That'll be great, right? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You want to come say hi? New studio kitchen kitty? It's up to you. Whoa. Hang on. This might be pretty good. Oh, yeah. Hi, baby. Mama! Oh, yes. No, don't show me your butthole. That's the worst thing you could do. Look. Oh, hey, I can get all the way over here now. Hey, don't drink my water. It's Momo! I'm not doing my taxes on stream. Who said that? Dude, Eagle, dude, what are you talking about? You're so dumb. Momo, what do you think? Should I tell him that thing that I wasn't going to tell him? Yeah, I guess I probably should. Okay. How many of you know about the special show coming up? Just say like, me, I know, me. Okay. Yeah, okay, all right, you guys are already doing it. I didn't even have to tell you to do that. Oh, this is good. Okay, all right, so you got a loose idea. Listen, I've been doing this for almost like two years and like a couple months, okay? I have never, not even this show, I have never been so excited in all of my time of streaming. I've never been more excited than the show that is coming up on March 30th. I swear to you, on March 30th, I've done it. It's happened. You're looking at the arena right now. Every single box has been checked. The show of a lifetime. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it with my heart, and I mean this. If you watch the show on the 30th, on Monday, this coming Monday, if you watch the show on Monday at 6 p.m., I promise you, it will be the most memorable show you've ever seen in your life. You'll never forget it. I promise. I promise you. I've done everything I can to make that happen. It almost doesn't seem possible that I've done the things that I've done, that I've connected with the people that I've connected with, that I've made it happen. I've genuinely never been this excited. So I think I will tell you guys one detail about the show because I think it's fair. Okay? One singular detail. Other than you know that the guest is coming. You know that there's a big thing coming. You know there's a guest. But I'm going to give you one detail. We are cooking. We are cooking food. But what we are cooking is, let's be mystical. Let's just say we're making something arcane. How does that sound? We're making something arcane. Can you figure out what that means? Yeah, that's right, guys. I got John League of Legends to come on my stream. That's not true. Why did I stop saying that? Okay, it's gonna be cool. You've ruined this for me. It's not League of Legends. Oh, this guy's not gonna be cooking anything. He's just gonna be in his kitchen playing League. That's not what I'm doing. There's a plan. There's an actual plan. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Can I just end the show? Whatever. You've ruined this for me. I'm not doing this. It's like, oh, this guy, she's just going to play League of Legends. That's not what I'm going to do. There is more. There's something else. No, I'm not telling you anything else. You've lost it. You lost your choice. You don't get to know what we're making. How about instead of that, how about we talk about what we're doing today? Does that sound fine? Press 413,212. Not a single person is a premature button presser. I'm starting to think it's going to be a horrifying guest. What makes you think that I'm going to bring on somebody like an eldritch horror? You imagine I start up stream and it's like fucking Cthulhu. It's just like this odd mass is floating in the corner of the screen. I'm like, oh, how many eggs go in the dish? You're going to have to say that again. I didn't catch that. That's not what this is going to be, okay? It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I can't tell you anything. I can't ruin it. You know how hard it is for me to keep a secret? When I was a kid, we would try and get gifts for my dad for like the holidays or for his birthday. But the problem is my mom would be like, let's get him golf balls. And I, little baby boy Arar, would turn, my dad would walk through the door and I'd say, Dad, we got you golf balls. And I think I did that every single time we got him anything. And I'm trying really hard not to do that now. It's like ingrained in me. But I do have one other thing to say, and I think I can say this one pretty confidently. On top of that stream on the 30th, I am announcing something. A one-of-a-kind thing, actually. Something that I think every single one of you will immediately take into your home, we'll call it. Like into your soul, into your body, if that makes sense, I guess. No, I'm not. You're not pregnant. Nobody's pregnant. Why are you all saying that? No, I'm not getting you guys golf balls. Mods, just ban everyone. Yes, this is a gas oven, a gas range. This is actually my first time having one of these. Here, do you wanna see what it looks like up close? Because I think I can do that. Check that out. Yes, that's right. New cooking. Ew. New cooking surface. Never let me get that close again. Every stream, I want to take the camera further and further away from me so you can't see me up close. Okay? It's huge, Arar. What can I say? It's just genetics. Yeah, you can thank my dad, but that's worse and weirder, so don't do it. And don't say it either, because I don't want to think about it. Too late? That's fucked up. Anyway, you guys want to talk about stream today? Okay, let's do it. Today, I want to take advantage of the new kitchen, and I want to end something, actually. I want to settle a debate that has really harmed my breakfast relations, if that makes sense, which it doesn't because I haven't explained it yet. You see, my friends, I asked in my Discord the other day, because I was struggling with a decision at a cafe, pancakes or waffles. I thought this would be an easy one. I thought everybody would say one or the other, and I would just order that, and that would be the day, okay? Well, the problem is, every single person said something different. Everyone challenged each other. It was pancakes, it was waffles, it was waffles, it was pancakes. And that's not good, because I want things to be easy. Everybody does. I want the easy answer. What do you think? Waffles or pancakes? There's a good chance you're gonna say, oh, I like pancakes because they got the crispy edges. I like waffles because they look like pancakes with abs, and I'm a sucker for a gym bod. That's fine, that's all okay. You know, maybe more syrup distribution. Some people know you can just add more syrup because you're an adult, you can just do that. I get it, I get it. And everybody had their own reasoning, and that's fine. But the problem is one of you, one side of you, is wrong. You're just wrong, okay? One party in this debate is wrong. And so today, I figured it out. I figured out the best way to use this new assortment of kitchen, this new experience. I figured it out. I have devised the perfect assessment, the perfect challenge to break down which breakfast food is better. Pancakes or waffles. But there is kind of a trade-off to this. I have to make them first. And that's going to take a second. I'm sorry. I didn't plan this very far ahead. I actually took a nap before stream, and I set my alarm wrong. I actually napped on a couch over there, but I set my alarm wrong, and I slept for like an hour instead of 30 minutes. And when I woke up, because of the lines on the couch, I had what looked like a barcode on my face, and I actually kind of just looked like noodles. My face looked like noodles, and I was sad. I was like, oh, I'm going to start streaming. They're going to think I got hit by like a fucking waffle iron, and I'm just going to have to cancel the show. I was very close to doing that. But I was going to make my batters in advance, and then I didn't. So, is it okay, yes or no, you can say the easy answer, is it okay for me to make these batters now instead of before? Because if you say no, I'm going to have to build a fucking time machine. And that is going to suck because I don't have one and they don't exist. No. All right. Mods ban everybody that said no. There's your time machine. Get fucked. Get out. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do some cooking. And there's only one way the king would cook. It's with his crown, of course. Which, if I'm not mistaken, look at that, dude. Sorry. There's a lot of room here. Let's just do it right here. Let's just make this happen. I've got a lot of room. Clean. All right. I'm going to make, well, I guess I'm going to make both. You're going to like what I have to show you, but we have to get there. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I can't tell them that. Can I tell you something cool? Can I show you something cool? No. Yes. No. Yes, I must. Dude. Say it back. Dude. In the previous kitchen configuration, oh, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. To make everything fit, it was a challenge. And one day, one simple stream, there was a tragedy that befell me, one that really sucked. I couldn't find Tiny Whisk, my ally in food creation. Well, I will have you know that this space now
There is a dedicated Tiny Whisk slot. It will never be lost again. Everything has a place. Everyone has a space. And you're further from my face. Okay. Let's make some food. Bars? Yeah, whatever. Birdie, what's going on, baby? Birdie, were you playing golf with Cora at some point? Or am I imagining that? Okay, I need flour. I need a little shug. Yes, I was. All right, so I opened up your stream. You were not doing well. Sorry to say that out loud. I watched that and I was like, ooh, I should not bring that up. But then I did. Sorry about that. Gone. Birdie's gone. Just left me. I was like, oh, well, fuck this guy. What the hell is that about? Yeah, might be. For waffle batter. When I'm up against Cora, it's rough. Dude, I open up Cora's stream. Cora goes, and it goes straight in the hole. But it was like the sixth ball to go in, and I was like, ooh, that's not very good. Okay. I prepped my recipe. How does everything sound, by the way? Does it sound okay? Can you guys give me like a yes or a no? Just be clear. Okay, I need 2 1/4 cups of flour. That's easy because I have my drawer with my measuring cups. Yes, my cups for measuring. Good. You can sit there. Watch my eggs. Don't let them go. Okay. Okay. 2 1/4 cups of that. A little more echoey. Well, it's just because right now I don't have anything in the room. I kind of cleared everything out of here because, with the new composition for the setup, I wanted to try and do things differently. And so I don't have anything in the room. It's kind of awkward. But I did, no, I can't say that. Yeah, no, I can't say that. Okay, I just need to be honest about something. Dude, guys, listen. When you pack, always write down where your underwear is. Okay? Just like that. There's no reason in particular why I said that. I am wearing underwear right now. I can show you. I won't show you, but I could. And that's the point. Is I mistakenly just so happened to not remember where I put that. 1/4 cuppage of shug. Can do. Not you. Uh-oh. 1/4 cup. Got it. Yeah, so I had to sneak around with no underwear or clothes on. Listen, press 3 if you want to hear the story. I've learned that it's very important to make sure people hear the thing, or like they have a choice in the matter. All right, ban all those 3s. Those people are on a list. That's not what you want to see. Tablespoon of baking powder. Can do. Why are there first-time chatters saying that? You don't know. Who are you? You don't know what I'm doing. Okay. This guy? Yeah, I want to know. No, you don't. No, you don't want to know. You're just trying to fit in. No, you don't need to know. You don't want to know. Tablespoon. Is that what you are? Yeah, tablespoon of that. And then a bunch of salt. Okay, listen. I'm very vulnerable in this story, so don't be mean to me. I was walking around in the morning, looking through my clothes, because I'm a disorganized person. I was like looking for my clothes. I was like, oh, I'm gonna find my clothes. They're definitely gonna be somewhere around here. I didn't know where. When it occurred to me that where my clothes were was on the opposite side of the place. It was not close to where I was at all. However, Kumi and Maya, they sleep fairly late. So I knew I was safe. It was like 7 in the morning. So I, like a gazelle, I ran across, ran across the house. I didn't want to sneak because sneaking takes longer. So I ran fast. I was like, ah! You know, like cooking it. I ran. And, you know, like flopping around, hitting the, like knocking glasses off the tables. You know, I was going quick, but I realized a much worse scenario. Dude, I like legit lost all of my underwear. I don't know where the majority of it is. I found like 2 pairs. I've been wearing these for like, I don't know, gotta be like 14, 15 days. It's not good. Yeah. Oh, I was cooking. Anyway, so it's not really like the best scenario ever. So remember where you pack your underwear. Did everybody get that? Say that back to me. Do you want some of mine? Do you want a head wound? Get out. Don't say that to me. Can I get like in trouble? I want to get an email from Twitch. They're like, hey, whoa, you chill out. Why are you saying that? I made sure when I moved last year. Dude, I thought I was really clever, actually, because I had a system, okay? I had a really good system. 2 cups of milk. Sure. Wait a minute. Before I do that, I should introduce these, then add the milk. Oh, I'm so good at this. All right. It's the first one. It's the very first one in the new kitchen, the very beginning, and its first presentation. Let me hear you say it all the way down from that drawer right there, stolen from Kumi's Easy Bake Oven. It's my favorite tool in the kitchen and my very best friend, Tiny Whisk. I love this thing. I'm gonna use this guy and, wang jangle it a little bit together. I want my stuff looking good. It's only fair if I do this comparison with properly made waffles. Good work. Anyway, what was I saying? Who was paying attention? I wasn't. All right, milk it up. A little milky. Milk me up. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what you were saying. Thanks. Keep being amazing and entertaining. You got it. I'll try. Yes, Daddy? Why did I read that? I didn't need to read that out loud. Butter. I need to melt this butter. Mods, eliminate that guy. I've got this butter. I'm gonna put it in this butter melting dish. That looks like a butter melter. No, it doesn't. You know what? What if I sit it straight up and I microwave it like that? Okay. Place your bets. Do you think if this is sticking up like that in this little bowl, do you think it's gonna work? Oh man. Easy. Oh, Mom, thanks for gifting a sub to Birdie. And then, oh, dude, Bun, you just hit your 4th month, dude. Fuck, yes. Okay, so it didn't work. But you don't need to know that. Start it, I promise, I'm ready. Let's just get this stuff incorporated. I'll use a little spatulation, and that'll work best. So anyway, I was driving in my car, and I was gonna make up a story. I didn't have one. I don't like the way this looks. This looks kind of gross. The new kitchen is so big. No, you're just very small. I forgot about butter. Psh, we're fine. Have you ever thought about, like, instead of this kitchen being large, I just shrunk you guys? Does the story have a grandma in it? Could have. I'm not telling you guys any stories about any grandmas, okay? Though there was this one. No. I wrote down some stories that I wanted to tell, and I was realizing, like, what if you guys report me to the police? For reference, new viewers, I don't do anything that's illegal. And I would never punk a grandma. Got it? Write that down. Write that down. I better see that. I better write it in chat. He wouldn't punk a grandma. Make sure. Butter. Oh! I hope that was the instructions, because I actually stopped reading them, and I just started doing what I want. Dude, I really hope butter is what goes in this. You know how old waffles are? Waffles are, like, actually medieval. You know that? They used to be these little wafers that they would make in these, like, presses. This is... Arar... The worst thing Arar does is lie sometimes. That's not the worst thing I do. Sometimes I don't wipe. That's a lie. I just wanted to say something awful. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, like, the worst thing I could think of. Oh, this is coming together. Okay. I'll have to make the pancake batter, and then I'll do this, okay? The worst thing Aurora does is go commando and not wipe. Oh. That's gross. Guys, I don't think you should watch this anymore. Okay. Eggs and then some vanilla. I just thought better of that. A little bit of this. Sorry, I don't know why I made that sound while I did it. It just seemed appropriate. And then some eggs. All right. Ooh. Hasha! Wow, that was not very good. I didn't just throw that in a drawer. That's where the trash can is now. Got it? Write that down. Tay Hungy? Dude, Tay, I thought of you in a dream the other night. It was not a good dream. Not because of you. I don't think you had anything to do with that part. I have been dreaming about stream a lot lately, though I had this really bad dream. Well, no, I've already put that in there. I had this really bad dream recently about stream because it's been so long and I've been missing it. Do you guys get upset when people tell you about their dreams? Like when somebody starts a story like, dude, I had this dream once. Do you go like, oh, for God's sake, come on. Is Kumi holding up cue cards for you to speak? Yeah, she stands back there and she just types in random sentences into Google Translate and sends it around 30 times, and then I say it. Listen, I had a dream recently about my stream, probably because I've been missing it. But I dreamt that... This is real, don't make fun of me. I dreamt that I hit go live, and only one person showed up, and they said, get a life. And I was just sad when I woke up. That was my whole dream. I was like, oh, this sucks. And I didn't do it again. In the dream world, I was done. Okay. What an uplifting story to tell. Anyway, guys, here's my waffle batter. How's my... Hey, how's my batter? You want some? Don't be weird. Don't say something weird, please. Okay, batter, done. And now we make pancake juice. Just a little... Oh, you guys can see the sink now. How does that feel? You can actually see when I'm cleaning myself. Now, I'm not spoiling anything when I say this, but dude, Next time we do a backseat chef, I'm just saying, it's going to be pretty cool. With the way I've done things, remember the old countertop that used to be in front of me that you're so used to seeing every single time? You guys remember that thing? I'm gonna get stuff ready. I now have the entire production setup on that island, right there, just ready to go. It's actually the best thing ever. I've never really talked about this, but before stream, every stream, kind of an arduous process, I had to assemble everything. Every single stream, I had to assemble all of it because, to be honest, it's not really the most convenient setup ever. That is sugar. I need flour. It's not the most convenient setup ever. So every single stream, I would have to set everything up, I have to build a computer and do the whole thing. And now, I don't have to do that. So there's like a 42.6% chance, hope you got that number, there's at least a 43% chance that I stream more and happier because I think it's a little bit more likely and a little bit easier and more welcoming, you know what I mean? I was really nervous about if it would be more difficult to get into this, but honestly, it really hasn't been. Okay, 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Got it. That. It's a fine kitchen you got there. It's a fine pair of balls you got there. Eyeballs in your head. 3 of these. Eyeballs. 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 Say it with me now. Eyeballs. Eyeballs. Sugar. What's it? Only a tablespoon? Dude, I can guess what a tablespoon is. Here, 1 tablespoon. Whatever. 1.25 cups of milk. You know, I just realized that I have no idea how many of these I'm making. It seems like I'm gonna make 40 waffles and 2 pancakes. Cup and whatever. Milk me. Milk it. Milk it. Milk this. Put the milk in this. Shut up. Milk. Oh, I should have combined those things. Well, life's more fun with challenges. And then I got out 2 eggs, but guess what? This only uses 1. Creative decision making. We'll just put that right there. No, that's a bad idea. We're gonna put that right there with this. Ah! Don't worry about what just happened. Yeah, so anyways, guys, think about getting a new fridge, just for whatever reason. Listen, I need to be honest, all right? New space. If I destroy this kitchen and it catches on fire and there's problems, don't tell anybody, okay? I have a reputation to uphold. All right, 3 tablespoons of butter. And I will warm this as I warmed the last one. What do I do with my butter bowl? Hey! Get out of there, dude. Gross. Okay. Skadunk. And then that. All right. Dude, come on. 1 minute. Got it. Telling Kumi right now. Wait, I thought you were on my team. We good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's just go ahead and clean up everything that's not essential. Dude. You're not really the best tool for that. Okay, butter time. How much butter do you think you could drink? All of it. You need to see somebody. Oh, did I put my spatulator in there? What did I do with that? Oh, you're in there. Well, can't do that. Got to keep things sterile. Okay, oh, butter, good. All right, mix this up, and then we should have everything we need for pancakes. What do you guys want to see first, pancakes or waffles? Choose the one that you prefer. Actually, say the one that you prefer. I might add a little bit of extra milk to this. I like my pancakes crispy. And if you add a little bit of extra stuff, you make it thinner, you get crispier edges. You know what I mean? It's kind of essential for all of this. Do you want a poll? No, I want, I want a crown and a kingdom to rule. I don't want a poll. What do? Dance? I've got everything I need in this bowl. Hi, Sonny. Okay. Pancake, batter. Batter up. Sometimes my fridge growls at me, and I don't like when it does it. Okay, pancake batter, donezo. Everybody, take a look. What do you think? Wait, what happened? Oh, dude, Kilo gifted a sub to Sunny. Great. Right into my pancake batter. That's cool. All right, let's put this away. Let's get everything cleaned up. And then it's showtime. That's there. I think we're good. Butter in the butter hole. Wiping the not a butter hole. And then wiping it a second time because the first time wasn't very well done. I've been watching the Stream Archive channel, Arar, and it has always brightened my mood, always had me giggling. Glad to finally be here to witness the awesome chef himself in the kitchen. Much love. Thanks, Natural Shorts. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That guy's all, hell yeah to that guy. That's like the nicest thing I've ever read. Hell yeah, dude. Who paid you? Wait, did Kumi just say something about butter? No, you're not. Don't come anywhere near my butter. It's like an incantation. If you say butter enough times, Kumi just appears. I just want to eat it. Well, how about instead of eating it, you beat it? I mean, get out. Respectfully. Don't touch my butter, okay? That's all I'm trying to be nice. Don't touch my butter. Don't beat it, don't eat it, don't touch it. I'm trying to say don't hurt my butter. It came out wrong. Shut up, okay? Listen to me. Waffles or pancakes? Place your votes right now, out loud. Say it. And I need that. Dude, that's like exclusively waffles. Oh shit, guys. I think my chat is waffle biased. Okay. Well then, do I have something for you? Are you guys ready for this? This is gonna change your world. Because of the new kitchen, because of the new setup, I can do this right here. Instead of going all the way to the back, I can do it right here, dude. Because I got a little plug right here. So this is my first time operating a waffle maker. No idea how it works. So hopefully waffles come out. I need a pan for the pancaking. We're gonna do modest flapjacks. Heard? We're gonna do modest flapjacks. We're cooking with fire, so no jokes, no playing around with fire. Listen, if I catch on fire, that's just trauma for everybody in the room. So we're not playing with it. Fill, close, turn, wait. Suck, squeeze, bang, boom, buddy. What are you talking about? This isn't an engine. This is waffles. Stop being so scientific. This isn't science, it's cooking. So how do I do it? It says power. I want my waffles 3. Oh, okay, so don't put your hand in there. Burn you. I got my waffle flooper, and I'll just put that in there, and then I'll just turn it on to waffle mode. Now, okay, so I gotta be honest about something. No. Actually, I just thought of something. How would you What would you choose? What would you do in order to figure out which one is better, pancakes or waffles? What would you do? How would you break them down? Can we put our wiener in there? What? Okay. Not okay, but like, no. I would shove it up my ass. I would eat them. Okay, hey, there's a good answer. Eat them. You would eat them. Got it. Got it. Well, I've devised a better test. So I think this is warm. I'm gonna spray it with my Don't Stick spray. And now it's time to do this. First waffle in. Let's try it. I got my scooper. Supposedly this is exactly as much as you need to fill this thing up. I don't know, I unboxed it today. This was given to me on Throne. Pretty rad. Okay, all right. Isn't it a non-stick surface? Well, actually the book said spray it with non-stick surface spray, so whatever. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hoo-ah! It's sizzling, it's sizzling. Okay. Okay. And then it said to spread it evenly, it said. And then, press it. You watch that, I'm gonna get the pan hot, we're gonna make a pancake. I've changed my mind, but only a little bit. I want pancakes to be about the same size as waffles. Buddy, they gotta be even, okay? So let's get this heat on. Okay, yep, that's on. Pancakes are hot and heating my meat. Got it? I like to have the little sucker on. And then, oh, my waffle stuff is in the thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, it's steaming. So how do I know when it's done? What does it say? Does it tell me something? Oh, man. Oh, it smells pretty good. Okay. Let's get you down to a medium heat. You can calm down. Pancakeage, ready to go. Do you guys remember what they say about your first pancake? Say it. You know the thing. They say, yo, Arar, I'm done, man. If this waffle maker, if it says, yo, Arar, I'm done, man, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna jump out the window. I better not hear that from any of this. You'll know when it bursts into flames. Why are you freaking me out? You guys are bothering me. I need a little bit of butter action, because you gotta butter your pan for your pancakes, okay? Technically, the more oil you add, the crispier they get, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of buttery action. Any of you guys cook with gas? Say me. A little butter action, buttery butter. Doing both at the same time is honestly hardcore. Hey, what about my waffles? Okay. That can't be good, right? It's clearly about to light on fire. That's normal. So you're lying. That's clearly not normal. Smell it? Oh, it smells good. It smells really good. It's gonna burn just a little bit for the first one. It's done. It's done. Oh! Oh! Okay. Da-da-da-da. Oh! Oh! How do I get it? Ooh! Waffle tongs. Here we go. There we go. Number one, done. All right, let's get a second one going while that continues to get really hot. too hot for pancakes. This is not gonna go good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bring it close so the splash zone doesn't get everywhere. All right. Nice. All right, full porridge. I don't even know if I've ever had porridge. Okay. Put that in there. Spread it like you mean it. You hear me, chat? Spread it like you mean it. Uh-oh. I don't like when I read somebody say, that doesn't look good. Okay. Warm enough. Do you want to be in close for the pancake zone, or do you care at all? I don't know how much I'm supposed to add of this, so I'm just gonna kind of make it up. Excuse me. It's making sounds. I better not see that face anywhere on the fucking Discord. Do you hear me? Okay. Pancake numero 1. Okay, we can make a lot more within that. Let's do a little bit more so I get like a good full size pancake. And I'm gonna go like this. I'm not looking for perfectly round, I'm looking for perfectly round. That guy's he's making sounds over there. Oh, you can't watch it. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. First pancake. It's not gonna go good. Don't worry. Waffle maker is hissing. Is that okay? Or should I like stop that? Perfectly round, just like me. So that's what we got. Gonna keep it on the heat though. Guys, listen. If you think about this, the difficulty in cooking is honestly kind of a fact and kind of a criteria for the food itself. Have you ever thought about that? Light green? No. I just did like a dog peeing pose. If it's not good, or if it's not easy to make, then it's bad. Guys, I don't know if I told you this, but I fell down like a fucking flight of stairs on the way into work today. I have nothing going on in my head. I'm just saying words. Did you get new glasses? No, but it sounds like you need some. Because these are the same as always. Did I get new glasses? Waffle green light. Ooh! All right, waffle. Waffle. All right, pancake. Wait a minute. Okay, so this first one's gonna be more of like a taco. Fuck. I thought that would be a lot easier than it was, okay? Oh man, this waffle maker though, that guy's easy peasy. Uh-oh. You guys have no idea why that's as bad as it is. Okay, next up, waffle number 3. This is the last waffle. Don't they have these at like nice hotels? You just make yourself a waffle. Am I imagining that exists? I think they had that at TwitchCon. Okay, good. Keep an eye on it. Didn't spray for waffle? Bishka. All right, well, so... Guys, this pancake looks like a giraffe. And not like in the cool way that like your dad makes you food that looks like a giraffe. Like it looks like a giraffe that like got hit by a car. This is not going good. What am I gonna do? Oh my God. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is not good. Okay, new plan. We're gonna make mini pancakes, and they're gonna be perfect. Just settle in, because it's gonna be a longer stream than I thought it would. How long have we been going? Can somebody tell me the time on the stream? 1 hour. Oh, thank God. Dude, if it was 2 hours, I'd have to turn the stream off. It's weird he's so small in this kitchen. No, I'm not. I look like I'm about to take a shit into my waffle maker. What am I doing? I look like I'm about to just take a waffle dump, dude. Are you warm? Ooh. Okay. A little bit of butter. Let's be smart. Let's be responsible. Let's be. Listen. It is genuinely imperative that I make good pancakes. You don't get it, but in order to do this test properly. Wait a minute. Whew, thought you failed me. Oh! Just saying, got some good timing. Okay. You can go a little longer. You're fine. I want that to be a little bit hotter. Got some leakage there, bud? I do? No, I don't. A leaked waffle. Ooh. Ugh. Dude, can you imagine? No, don't, but do. Imagine I jumped up on this countertop and there's just like a brown stain down my pants. That's what I thought you just said to me. It's like, oh my God. Hey guys, new kitchen, check it out. I'm so excited, I just couldn't help it. Okay, this is it. Pancake time. Oh, pancake, please be good to me. Please, pancake, I'm desperate for you to be. Okay, good. And then we're gonna let you go. Okay, so you just spread out nice and pancakey. Okay. Wait till it bubbles. Remember that? Who's heard that one? Wait. Ooh, I forgot about this guy. Hey. Oh, you're good. Is anybody else hot? All right, waffles are done. 3 waffles is exactly as many as I needed. Waffle maker done. Probably not going to touch it. It's probably hot. It's kind of chilly today. Oh, man. Sorry. Arar, it is now my birthday where I am. Can I have some of that cake? Dude, there are no cakes. Just waffles, man. Sorry. I don't know if that's what you're here for, but that's what I got for you. Yes. May I help you? How did you just say that when you're standing there? You just typed in the chat, but I'm looking at you. Give you an entire waffle? You only 2 of them. I need 3 of them. Do you want one of them? I can make another one. I got a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Me and Maya want one really bad.
You guys want my waffles.
Me and Maya want a waffle.
You're going to have to share one.
Can I have that one right there?
This beautiful, perfect waffle?
And
Ask chat. Chat, should I give Kumi the most beautiful, perfect waffle? They all said no.
Oh, okay.
Do you want this?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can have it. I don't want it.
It doesn't have to be the fucking.
No.
Me and Maya are up there like, come on, chat, say yes for Maya, okay?
Come on, chat.
If not for me, say yes for Maya. Anyway, I guess they fucking hate me and Maya.
No, they don't. They just don't love you the way they love. Why do I keep the maple syrup under the bricks? I dropped a lot of them on my foot. And they're all just mocking me and moaning in chat. Oh, you wanted a waffle. What about a taco-shaped pancake? Give me a minute, all right? Please do it, dude. Come on. Yeah! You don't? Well, then here you go. Enjoy it. Let me know if it's good. You're eating a cookie, and you've just asked for a waffle. What are you, a hummingbird? No.
Yeah.
No. I can't have a cookie. Yeah, I'll eat the cookie. Yummy. Give me a. Give me a.
I think the entire. Jesus Christ. Just put the whole fucking thing. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I gotta make one more waffle. Is that cool? I don't know why I haven't been doing this. Oh, pretty good. I gave her the loser waffle. Oh, fuck. Okay. This might not go great. You see how I got some like excess on that side? You know what? Who cares? Who's asking? Nobody. Bam! Keep an eye on that, chat. I don't know what it was either. I about knocked my... What? Are you looking at it? Why are you staring at me like that? Look at the waffle maker. You're freaking me out. Ow! One. So, how you guys feel about money? Oh, if I could have... Surgery. Hold that. Okay, this next one's gonna be crispy. Oh, people are watching and they're thinking that I'm gonna burn my house down. They don't even know. That's what I did before. Okay, pancake, meat pan, and then get in it. Okay, so this one, it's gonna be fried. This is not looking good. You know what? Ride it out. So I have a bad feeling about this. Flip. You burnt down the last house? No. No. Did you? There's smoke. Where? You're lying. I don't have any obligation to listen to liars, okay? I've decided that I'm done. Is this green yet? Ooh. Ooh, Okay. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that waffles are just easier to make. Can you imagine what kind of stream this would be if I just pre-made these like I was planning to do? Okay. Waffles are done now. No more waffle making. All right? Just a couple more pancakes, and then the stream starts, because the idea for the stream literally hasn't happened yet. That looks so good. Do you guys like my waffles? Do you want a little waffle? Oh, man. Oh, can you smell it? Ah, waffle. Ooh. You have no idea. You have no idea. Okay, this pancake is almost done. Once this pancake's done, we make one more, and then the games begin. Arar is the beckoning hand from Tom and Jerry today. What the hell did you just say to me? Don't cast spells in my chat. We're not into that. How do you guys feel about chicken and waffles? I have an opinion. I think people only get chicken and waffles to make it seem like they're having lunch, when in reality they wanted breakfast and they just chose the first closest option. It's a little dark, but that's what life's about. A little dark ain't bad. That's what brunch is for. Listen, bacon and pancakes. Is Winston not a fan of these counters as well? No, he is not. He is afraid of every kitchen. The chicken breast I had with my Belgian waffle covered half the plate Monday morning. Dude. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Listen, be honest with me. Do you guys have a sweet tooth? Do you ever just realize that you like really sweet stuff and you don't feel guilty about it anymore? Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's where I am. I used to feel really bad because, like, let's say, how about this? Let's say, hey, Kumi, you want to go and grab some breakfast real quick before I go and do some stuff? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Let's go do that. And I go into the cafe and I walk in and they're like, Arar, and I'm like, you don't know me. That's weird, but hey, what's up? And then I walk up to them and they're like, usual? And I'm like, yeah, the usual. Give me a double stack of waffles with extra whipped cream and some fruit and some syrup, and then have a unicorn, just sprinkle a bunch of sugar on it, right? So that's the typical way of doing things. That is ugly. Oh well. So I will admit, I think I've learned that I am a big sweet tooth guy. I'm gonna turn my heat down. I think that's my problem. I'm a big sweet tooth guy. And I think that chicken and waffles doesn't appeal to me because it's just not enough sweet tooth. I don't need the savory counterbalance. I don't need it. So thick and tasty looking. And then my own mod asked if he was talking about me. You need to see somebody. Excuse me. Okay, final pancake action. There we go. This one is for all the marbles. Somebody out there that regularly makes pancakes is like, this guy is doing a horrible job. Well, I'm sorry that they didn't make the Flapjack 500, okay? They made the waffle maker, and it's a work of art. You go ahead and do your thing. The two reactions to the comment. I'm not reading them. Every time I read comments in my chat, it's like, dude, I love the way his butt looks today. And then somebody responds, his butt or his other butt? And I'm like, what does that mean? What other butt? And then it gets in my head, and then I'm like bothered for the rest of the stream. All right, so I'm done, you're done, we're all done. Don't need you. Do I need you? No. Dude, these look so yummy. Jaws. Dude. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying, dude? Ah, this is awesome. I got gross hands. All right. So, I asked earlier, my dear sweet companions, how would you pit together waffles and pancakes, pancakes and waffles, waff cakes and panfuls? How would you make them battle? What would you do to assess what perfect criteria could you find? What could you find in a pancake slash comma waffle that would help you break down the barrier of which one's best and which one's less than not as good as the other one? I have the answer for you. And after I flip that pancake in that pan, like fudung, I will show you. And it will blow your brain up. So close your eyes. Go for the triple flip. Okay, I don't know if you saw the first one. Even though I'm calibrated right now, if I go for the triple flip, it's gonna go like into my hat and like down my back and burn me. And then I'll just start screaming. Jaws, have you been drinking? Let me know why I can open my eyes. Dude, you need to take a break from the whiskey. All right? You're freaking me out. This is kind of fun. Do you guys like it? Do you like the kitchen? I'm happy. All right, be done. It's not done. I think I made slightly thick discus, but that's okay. It's very extra white. The kitchen? The kitchen, right? I thought it looked clean. The kitchen you're referring to. Of course. Are the countertops quartz or granite? No, they're countertops. Whatever you just said. Sorry. So here's a pancake taco. Anybody want a bite? I'm actually going to be putting this up for auction, so anybody that wants it can have it. The starting bid is I pay you. Sorry. Dude, okay. No, it's against the rules. I can't taste one without staying within the confines of the test. Why does my crepe look broken? I had a bad breakup. Okay, here we go. How does this guy do it? How can there be somebody so brilliant, so talented, so capable? His name is Arar, and he is me. Welcome to the show. And that wasn't good enough. Hey, show the first one real quick. Why don't you show yourself to the door? All right, buddy? What are you talking about? Is Tiny Whisk still alive? Oh, better than ever. He actually has his own place. It's not the sink, but that's where he is. He's taking a rest. Okay. Maybe I should clean up a little bit. I'm gonna put this extra butter away. Hey, can I clean up real fast? Is that cool? Oh, got the syrup, by the way, because I'm sure you know what's up. Those waffles are tempting me. I feel like every person is looking at the waffles on the counter and they're like, well, too bad. I don't care. It's not waffle time. I need to clean up a little bit. You gotta stay clean. Gotta put this where it goes. You go there. I'm not wearing underwear. That's not true. I was just singing a song. I was singing it earlier today. I think you can remember why. It's a rather stable disc. Proof? Oh yeah, dude, check it out. That was the sound of Velcro ripping. That was not good. Okay, heat's off. Nobody's got any fire. We're gonna let this go for just a second longer. But hey, pancake, right? Does this look good to you? Be honest. Does that look pretty good? I don't know if it looks as good as it... Like, to me, visually, looks pretty good, right? way too thick. I've never heard anybody else complain about that. Usually they're actually quite impressed when that happens. But you wouldn't know, would you? All right. Pancake done. The only thing I burned was chat. Let's clean up. He's already dead. Let him go. No. He needs to know what he's done. I have to sneeze. If I sneeze, will you guys still love me? Yeah, that's the kind of sneeze that I pull out at the grocery store when I'm standing behind a grandma. Oh shit, we're done. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to save a little bit of this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I didn't close the fridge. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the show to begin. I have asked you, how would you figure out which one's better, waffle or pancake? Trust me, I have it. I have the answer. But in order to figure this out, we have to do something that you have never seen before. Allow me one moment. Because today, it's not just, oh, yeah, we're gonna eat the waffles and it's gonna be yummy. It's more than that, okay? It's more than that. You know why it's more than that? Do you understand why? Because there's more than that. Because today, my friends, today we will be doing science. In order to figure out which of these two breakfast foods are better, we will be doing science. I know what you're thinking. What genius has he put together today? Well, let me tell you, it's going to be good. Interesting. Okay. First off, what I'm going to do is I am going to throw these guys through a gauntlet, a challenge, things that you would never imagine that they could ever do, all right? There is layers to this challenge, and I've devised 5, all right? 5 challenges, okay? And with these challenges, I think you'll see that they're absolutely, completely appropriate. If I could just... Oh, that is interesting. Yes. Of course. Okay. I know you're thinking, what could these challenges be? What could it possibly be that breaks down the barriers of breakfast? What food could possibly go through an assessment at my level? Let me tell you, there is only 2, and it is this one and this one. So, without further ado, I now begin science. On today's episode of Arar in the Kitchen, Pancakes versus Waffles, Science Edition. These 3 will be going up against a rigorous test. First off on my list, I would like to check which of these 2 breakfast foods serve better for durability. You see, it's essential. You can't just have a good breakfast. You have to have a breakfast that stands up to whatever you throw at it. And I think that the only way to check these boxes is to throw something at them. Don't worry. I'm not going to throw them. I'm not going to hurt them. All we're doing is science. So for the durability test, I have devised exactly the perfect way to see which of these 2 are better. But in order to do that, they need to go on the counter. 1 of each. All right. As you see, we have both laying out perfectly. Set those to the side. Now, it's imperative that we stay safe and careful. There we go. Now, I will show you what Bill Nye could never do. The science of food. We're going to see which one of these two supports a book better, because this is how you break down durability. We're going to start this off with Pancakes over here. I think that we've got a pretty good candidate for this. Whoever can support the book better wins this challenge. I don't know if this is necessarily the safest environment. This could be a little dangerous, and I really encourage you, do not try this at home, all right? Nothing left to do but throw the book down. From shoulder height to pancake. Let's see what happens. It's looking pretty good. Compression test is very good. Very, very good. It actually looks rather great. I'm feeling good about these results. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about the results when I remove this book, but I think I can say Pancake handled that very well. I see no results of compression, nothing that seems bad. I'm going to give Pancakes a pretty high score on that one. Not bad. But let's see how the competition holds up. It's time for waffle compression test number 1. From the shoulder. Release. Ooh, springy. It actually bounced right off. Very interesting. I'm seeing a little bit of damage to the waffle. Something that I didn't see on the pancake. Not a good sign. In terms of compression, I can actually see that a wedge is forming on the waffle. It's not looking very good. Time to remove the book. Ooh, okay. That's all I needed to see. We've got damage on the right side of the waffle and compression on the left. Not what I would it's not what I would want to find on my breakfast plate. Let's say we're in a world where we've ordered waffles and the waiter, he's walking by and he trips and he drops his plate of bricks and it lands on your waffle. It wouldn't come out unscathed as your pancake would, and I believe for that reason I have to give this to Pancake. Durability test complete. Not looking good. Pancake is in the lead. Let's return them to their plates and begin the next test. Now, listen. I know what you're thinking. This guy, he's just gonna be an idiot. He's just gonna do some dumb stuff. He's just gonna throw these foods around and he's gonna mistreat them. And he's not even gonna test the correct criteria for this food that I would have correctly chosen myself. I'm the doctor. Next up, I want to see about the utility of these food items. I want to see their ability to not only maintain their composure, but also I want to see their utility. I want to see what they can do for me. Imagine my plate, very full of disgusting, dirty nastiness. Well, what world would I be living in if I didn't test their ability to clean the plate? Simple test, and there's an easy way to do it. First, I need a plate, and I need it to be dirty. There's one way to do this. First, a slice of cheese. I see some of you in the classroom are suggesting syrup. I think that's rather odd and doesn't have anything to do with neither waffles or pancakes. Please refrain from speaking ever again. We're going to put this into the microwave and allow it to catch heat for about a minute. As that warms up, its composition will slowly break down, allowing us to have the perfect material to clean with our 2 sponges. Now, as you guys are here, I'd like to hear what you think. Do you believe waffle will clean the burnt cheese better or pancake? What are your thoughts? I'm interested in what you think. Is this new cheese or old cheese? I didn't ask. Looks like regular cheese. Maybe Velveeta. Pancake, huh? Feeling pretty good about pancake. See, my son, you're weird. You're watching. You're here. I believe that Waffles, with their superior cuppage, will have better scraping utility, which will get the cheese off of the plate. That's my thoughts. There we go. All right. We have, ouch! Slightly hot plate. We have our plate. We have our plate of burnt on cheese. That's not coming off. It's going to be up to us to figure out which of these two is superior. Interesting. Okay. It's time to begin the test. Do you have a good view of this? Can you see it very well? Yes? For the record, I am wearing pants. I see that some of you think that I am not. I am wearing pants. Just want to clear that up now. Those aren't pants. This is pants. Okay. We're going to begin this one off with waffle. I think it would be unfair to use the one that was in the compression test since it didn't hold up very well. So we're going to use this waffle, as you can see. Pretty good. But the pancake held up pretty well. Still, I think it would be more apt if we used this pancake. These are our candidates. They look pretty good. Let's see which one does a better job of cleaning the cheese. Here we go. I'm going to go for the fold technique on both to see if they, sponge very well. We're looking for complete clearage and also soaking capability. You want to be good at soaking. That is essential for this. Here we go. Beginning procedure of waffle cleanage. Oh, okay. Good for the molten cheese, not good for the burnt on part. Let's try scrubbing. No success, waffle is breaking. Waffle is breaking, not good. Not very good at all. That is not what we wanted. Okay, that's not a good look for waffle. We're gonna have to put that guy back down. I just saw Kareem walk in the room, stare at me in absolute horror, and leave. Now let's do the pancake. Okay, waffle didn't do a great job, but it did get about 40% of the surface. We're gonna go for the other half now and see if we can get it with this pancake. I'm really concerned that this pancake won't be able to do it at all. I think we're gonna go for the same fold. It might break the pancake, but that's okay. That's okay, because we need the extra space. We'll have to take your word for that. We didn't hear a chair. Thank goodness. Here we go. Beginning pancake clean test. Let's do it. All right. Oh no. Oh, not even a little bit. It's scooping, but it's completely depositing pancake pieces all over the cheese. Not good at all. I'm seeing residue left behind. That's not good. That's not good. That's not what you want to see. Huh. I honestly expected more out of this one. This seems like a clear example of waffle taking the W. Everybody knows waffle and W. W for winner, P for penis. All right, waffle wins. Let's go. Right now we're neck and neck on the criteria, but up next, I think this challenge will easily break down which of our two breakfast foods has the most value in our lives. And I'm sure you saw this one coming. Let's go ahead and get our burnt on cheese plate out of the way, like right there. Now, with our cheesy breakfast foods unfortunately failing our test, we need to lean deeper into what makes these two breakfast foods perfect. And I have realized something that I think you guys will completely agree with. There is one quality of both of these breakfast foods, one single quality, that stands above the rest. That is the most apt, the most obvious, and the most vital to a perfect meal. They are both disc-shaped. I realized spring is here. It's time to go outside. It's time to have fun. And if I want to have fun for spring, I want a breakfast food that can back me up, that can have fun with me. And so, we will now try to identify which of these two is the better Frisbee. I will, of course, be trying this in the new kitchen range. Let's prepare the landing receptacle. About there seems good, right? Okay. We're going to see which of these throws better, flies better as a Frisbee. This is probably, for me, the most important test. Sorry, I just threw up. This, for me, is probably the most important test because I need to know which of these two I can take with me to a party. You don't want to be the guy that shows up to the party empty-handed. You want to be the guy that when they open the door, they go, "Oh my God, is that Johnny Waffles? Is that Peter Pancakes?" You know what I mean? You want to be the person with the fun, and the fun needs to come with you. So, let's begin the Frisbee test. We're going to start this off with Pancake. This one is perfectly discus, exactly what we need to make it in this bowl. All right. Now, for this one, I'm a little bit nervous, so if you could you please count me down? I will be going as far downrange as I can. This does require a little bit of skill from me, but I feel pretty good about my throwing capabilities. Count me down from 3, not from 100. Who's doing that? From 3, you... Okay, I'll do it. I'll handle this. 1 billion. Thanks, buddy. All right. Beginning Pancake Frisbee test. On go. 3, 2. I would like to remind everybody not to try this at home. This is an experiment done in the safety of my studio kitchen, and I do not encourage or condone using food as weaponry. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Boom! Yeah! That's what science is about! All right, that was pretty good. Pancake, flawless, and I might add, I was as well. Perfect throw. Well, that was pretty good, but it's only fair. Everybody gets a chance. Waffles' turn. Hi, hello. Do you want to throw it? Momo's here to cheer me on. He used aimbot. I worked hard for this, okay? I have a degree in pancakeology, all right? And waffleology. So chill out, buddy. Okay, it's time. The flight was perfect for the pancake. Flew exactly as I wanted, but Waffle has a chance. Waffle has a chance to keep this in the game. Unfortunately, it's up to me to properly conduct this test. Are you ready, chat room? Let me hear you say, "Yes, I am." Let's do this. With this waffle. With this waffle, science will be done. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh no! The weight of the waffle was too much for the receptacle. The throw was perfect, but the receptacle couldn't handle it. The waffle, it was too heavy. It didn't fly gracefully like a gazelle. It flew like a waffle from a scientist. And unfortunately, that means that waffle does not hold up against pancake in our experiment. Not looking good for my waffle lovers out there. All right, that is another point to Pancake, the superior Frisbee. And right now, things are pretty close. We are up 1 on Pancake, but Waffle is very closely behind. How does this stand up in your estimations? Everything looking good, Doctor? That's what I thought you would say. All right, the next test is probably one that you would expect to see. And this is not going to be, listen, this isn't going to be something off riff. This isn't something that's crazy like I pull out a hammer and I start beating it, okay? The next test between these two is which one has a better liquid utility. What does that mean, you might be asking? I don't know. Let me reread it. Which one has a better liquid utility for holding milk? Which one holds milk better? That's right. We're going to see which of these two can hold my liquid better. Yes, that's the proper liquid for testing pancakes and waffles. I don't think there's anything else that could possibly go on either that could withstand such a rigorous test. So we're going to see which one of these can hold milk better. And we're going to do our best. So first I got to get the milk out. Now this one's going to be a bit more of a challenge, and I don't want to make a big mess here, but in the name of science, I will. We need a receiving utility. Let's get a receptacle here, something that can hold all of my milk. Perfect. All right, I've got my milk holster right here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take the breakfast food and I'm going to see how much milk I can put onto it and carry it around. That is the test. You need to be able to take your food with you. I like mobility in my life. I don't like sitting still, and I certainly don't like being without milk wherever I go. If I'm somewhere, milk is there too. That's a given. So, we're going to start this test off with who I believe to be the superior option for this challenge, Waffle. We're going to use Waffle first and see if it can carry more milk. How will we check? Simple. I will use this measuring science measuring cup. I will pour milk onto this and then transfer it into our measuring cup. Whomever has more is the victor. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, I'm going to do it while I juggle chainsaws. No, I'm not going to do that, but it would be funny. All right, let's begin the test. No, don't do that. Woo-hoo! Science hands. Okay. Won't they absorb different amounts? That's what we're here to find out. Okay, let's begin the test. I am going to now add the milk to the waffle. Okay. We're going to do a rotation. Oh, it's getting everywhere. Okay. All right, okay. As you can see, it's in there. That's great science. Now, we take this waffly milkage and put it in the cup. Oh, I need to go quick as I can see it's absorbing it right now. Transferring. Okay. Not as much as I thought would come out of that. This experiment went differently than I thought it would. Soggy waffle. That didn't do what I thought it would do. I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Actually, I have a better idea. There we go. All right. That's a great amount of milk. Good for us. Very good. I see half the people are happy, and the other half are like, what the fuck? Why am I still looking? Okay. Whew. This is exhausting stuff, isn't it? All right. I need to make sure I note that down. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's resume. It's Pancake's turn. Now, it's not fair. I need to clear out the receptacle. I can't have any residual liquid in there, or it might have an advantage for absorption. An unforeseen quality. I wasn't expecting absorption to play a part in this. Here we go. Receptacle cleared. It seems we need to beat this much milk. All right, remember how much milk is in here. Do you see it? This is how much milk we need to beat. Understood? Okay. Good. I hope you took a picture. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's do this. Pancake's turn. Good pancake. Solid. Bit of a blemish on the bottom, but we all have them on our bottom. There we go. Milk time. So I'm going to do exactly what I did for waffle. I'm going to fill it until it looks like it's had enough to cover its surface, just as I did with waffle. Here we go. Okay, okay, that's the surface covered. Immediately I see soakage. You seeing that? I'm seeing it too. I see soaking. Now take it and pour it. We're gonna have to squeeze. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Eureka! There was absolutely nothing! Well, that's not very good for pancakes. And that is an easy victory for waffles. Ho, 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 hey, hey, hey! You know what that means, my dear, sweet, sciencey friends? Holds the most milk. Waffle is now tied up with pancake, and that brings us to our final test. Are you doing okay? Have you been staying strong throughout this ride of science and culinary creation? I know it's a lot. I know science is exhausting, but I promise you, this final test reveals our answer. Which is better, waffles or pancakes? Let me ask you, heart to heart, who do you think is going to win? Be honest. Who of these two do you think has the glue to hold this together? It's looking pretty split. It's looking pretty split. Well, let me tell you. I can think of no better way to settle into a new place than to settle this debate. And I can think of no better way to settle into this place on this new debate with something to put on my face. And that is how we will decide the final criteria. Which of these two can aid me in preparing my day? What can I do to make myself look better? It's essential to me as an internet superstar food reviewer. It's essential that I look as good as physically possible. So I will now use these two, waffles and pancakes, as a skincare beauty mask. Whichever makes me look better is the winner. For this experiment, I will need to remove my goggles and my hair and my hat. No, I'll keep the hat. I think I can do this. Okay. Now listen. Those were really hot. Listen. I'm going to be going into the danger zone. I will be now applying these 2 discus to my facecus. And I cannot be the judge. I cannot be the judge. It is up to you to identify which makes me look better. So I implore you, it is now your opportunity. As I apply these to my face, I need you to give a rating. On a scale of 1 to 5, I implore you, please stay within the confines of that score. If you do that for me, science will do it for you. I don't know what that means, but science, bitch! Let's do it! We're going to start this off with Waffle. I'm going to remove my ocular enhancers. I no longer know where I am. This is the most risky science I've ever done. So in order to apply this to my face, I obviously need to have a couple of things. I need to have a mouth hole and eye holes because I want to have function. I want to be able to go out, show people my new look. It's essential. So I am going to just make a small cavity, a light incision, just about where the eye holes would go. Just about right there. That's pretty good. I think this is going to be nice. I think this is really going to make me look good. I feel pretty good about this. About right there. Okay. This is it. Okay. Now, some of you may remember about a year ago I did something similar. Pretend you don't remember that. All right. Here we go. Oh, I'm seeing a little splittage, but I feel pretty good about it. All right. It's time. I'm just going to lean out here. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, am I beautiful? What is it? How do I look? Do I look pretty? Ah, it's a wobble in my eye! It's kind of nice. It smells good in here. Yeah. Okay. I feel pretty good about this. I feel like I'm doing pretty okay. Do I look pretty? Now, I didn't plan for the nose hole, so I probably just look like Squidward with like my schnoz hanging out. We're going to continue this test. Please hold on to your scores, remember them, because I now need to bring Pancakes into this challenge. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling beautiful. Unfortunately, I've left this one slightly dick-shaped pancake as my only remaining pancake. But that's part of the challenge, is the food got to come out looking good. So this is not going to go great for this pancake. I'm going to have to be creative. But if there's anything I am, it's creative. So I want to apply this perfectly so that I am evenly covered. I think that's going to be our best option. It's time to poke the holes. Originally, when I did this, I almost poked the holes inward into my eyes. I don't know if you caught that. That was almost a very serious mistake. Well, would have been funny maybe, but not a good move, some would say. We're going to just go ahead and prepare ourselves for this. I'm noticing that there are a lot of oils on this. So this is probably not probably not going to do very well. Okay. Okay, I'm sensing Phantom of the Opera here. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for this? I'm not, but science doesn't wait. It's time to leave an impression like no other. Are you ready? Now tell me. Am I pretty? How does it look? Am I pretty? It's falling apart. The skin of breakfast is falling apart at my face. I think it's good. The test is done. A pancake! Huh. I need to do a quick wipeage. Okay. I can see now. Mods, snooze those ads. Get them out of here. Nobody can do this. Okay. It's now time to rate the results. I asked you guys which of the two made me look more beautiful, more ready for the world. It's up to you now. Please submit your answers clearly, concisely. Waffle or pancake? Who is the winner? And it is very clear. Science results are in. Without a doubt, without contest, without closeness. It is a unanimous, except for that one guy, unanimous victory going to the W of all W's, Waffles! Yes, science! So waffles are better, that's it. So if you at home think pancakes are better than waffles, you're wrong. I did the science and I can prove it. You can watch it all back. It happened live and in front of a live studio audience. Thank you for watching my presentation demonstration and slight procrastination. I meant to make the batter before stream. My B. Thank you for watching. That's science. Let's give a hand to all of our participants in the kitchen today. Burnt on cheese, pancakes, waffles, that bowl, the maple syrup, and the milk. Good job. Now I'm sure you guys are wondering, how do they taste? Bet you'd like to find out, huh? Go make some. Do the science at home. That, my friends, is the show for today. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you like the new kitchen. I hope you enjoyed the show. I love you, and I am so thankful for you every single day. This is my favorite part of my life. I just think about this every single day with every fiber of my being. I hope it wasn't too weird. But you know what? I gotta say, I had a lot of fun. So even if it wasn't perfect, it felt pretty good to me. I'm gonna find somebody for us to go dunk on, and that's the show. I hope you liked it. And with that being said, I need to find my mouse. Just because this stream was so incredible doesn't mean the next one won't hold up to it. In fact, you might even say the opposite. Guys, I really, really missed streaming. In that very brief time, I have pancake in my nose. In that really brief time that I wasn't here, it hurt. It hurt real bad. I felt lost and disconnected, okay? I will be back on my full-time schedule. It's starting now, but it is also entirely starting on Monday. That is when you're gonna see everything start to kick back up. But listen, Monday's show is special. And when I say special, I mean like I've been working on it for months. I mean that literally. I've been working on it for months. I've prepared so many things. I've done everything I can. I've got a superstar ready for the show. Can you even imagine that? Little old me. I did that. It's important to me. If that means anything to you, then I hope you'll be there. If not, that's cool too. Sometimes life gets in the way of doing a lot of fun stuff. If you want to know when the show's going live, if you want to catch the next one or be a part of my big ideas, much like this one, you guys are a part of this in the Discord, I would recommend you join it. If you're not in there already, I would recommend it. I don't really do too much in there, aside from every fucking thing I've ever done in my entire life. All of the best ideas you will know about probably in advance and you can be prepared for, or at least be a little bit of a part of. If you are interested in that kind of thing, I think they pinned a link to the Discord, but there's one in chat. that's the show. I don't got anything else for you. I will rewatch the VOD for a year. The show was only a couple hours, buddy. You're gonna run out of VOD. Oh, and there's also some pretty stank nasty stickers in there if you're into that kind of thing. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to the first person who recommends. Who's this? Nanolist. That's who I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to this person named Nano. That's where we're gonna go. Please be kind, be respectful, have a wonderful, wonderful night. I will see you on Monday with my magnum opus. Is that heard, chef? Good. And that's it. Bye. Love you guys. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.